Vlogmas. Hey guys, it's Sharique and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Happy Vlogmas Day 11. Fridays are really busy for me. Monday and Fridays are my busiest days of the week because I have to film for my vlog channel and my mukbang channel. So I do have, those of you that's new to my channel, I do have a seafood mukbang channel. That's basically just where you eat seafood, have conversation. On Mondays I do story time. On Fridays I just, you know, just have regular conversation, eat my seafood, have my pretty little cocktail, and that's what I have to do today. So what I'm gonna do on today's vlog is I'm gonna do a cook with me, show you guys how I get prepared for my mukbang. Well, not so much show you guys how I get prepared for my mukbang, but I'll basically be doing a cook with me, showing you guys how I prepare my seafood and all of that jazz. I have several videos on this channel showing you guys how I do prepare my seafood, but I have been getting some new subscribers and you guys want to see an updated video. So that's what I'll be doing today. Now y'all, I showed y'all before that I had a new camera, so I'm gonna do something a little different today and try to use that camera, because I said that I was gonna wait until January 1st to really get my settings together, and I said, well, you know what, I'm not gonna wait till January 1st. I'm gonna try to do it today. So I'm a little nervous about that, but we're gonna get it done. My husband just walked in the house. He has all the goods for this video today, so I'll be doing some Dungeness crab, lobster, corn, potatoes, and that's it. And let's get into it. Okay y'all, so this is the seafood boil that I like to use. This is the name of it, Florida Seafood Season. I just have it taped over. So they have it here everywhere in Jacksonville. We can get it from Winn-Dixie, any local seafood market, Publix, Rose. So if you're not in Florida, I don't know where you can get it from besides Amazon. I know it's overpriced on Amazon. So like this is the biggest pack that they have, like the 16 ounce, and we only pay $4.99 for this big one. The small one is like $1.99, but I know some people say for the small one they're charging like $10 on Amazon or something crazy like that. So if you don't live in Florida, I don't know where you can get it from. We have an onion, which I don't use this in my seafood boil. Bell pepper. We're gonna do corn on the cob. And then these are the Dungeness crabs. So I'm gonna just do 3 Dungeness crabs. And then Tony's eating some too. But 3 Dungeness crab from Rose. For these, how many clusters did you get, Tony? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many did you get? 6?
7, 4, and 3.
Okay, so for 7 Dungeness crabs, they were only $47. And then I'm gonna do, for my drink today, I'm gonna do a cute little pineapple drink. Right now I have my corn out, my potatoes, bell pepper. I drop this in the water, and then I just drop in a little bit of butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice my potatoes, and then we'll get the water started. All right, for the water, fill it up maybe like halfway. I don't use measurements. I basically just eye everything, so you can taste your water along the way to make sure that, you know, the flavors is where they need to be and you don't need to add anything. And y'all excuse this pot. This is my crab pot, so it's not the prettiest pot that I own, but I'm just gonna go ahead and add the seasonings in, and I'll tell you guys what I'm using. I'm gonna add the Florida seasoning in first. You really don't have to add anything. It has garlic butter in it already. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this. Then I like to add garlic powder, and I also like to add smoked paprika. This isn't the smoked paprika, it's the smoked This is the smoked one. Smoked paprika. Garlic powder. Make sure you're using garlic powder and not garlic salt. You don't want your water to be salty. Then I drop in bell pepper. It gives your water a really nice flavor. And a little bit of butter. I'm gonna turn this on high and bring it to a boil. This is what my water is looking like right now. Okay, so now that the water's boiling, I'm gonna drop in the corn and the potatoes first. I like to cook my stuff separate. We're gonna just drop that in. I have the potatoes in there right now, so depending on how thin you slice your potatoes, I would say anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes. You just have to watch them. Because again, it really just depends on how thin or thick you slice the potatoes. So just keep an eye out, and then once that's done, I'll put in my corn. Okay, so while we're waiting on the corn, I have 2 small lobster tails. These are the cold water lobster tails. They're my favorite. So what I like to do with these, I cook them a few different ways, but today I'm just gonna show you guys a little trick that I like to do. I like to take some of these little wood skewers and I stick them into my lobster tails. And the reason that I do this is because I don't want the lobster tails to curl up. You know, they'll be like this once you cook them if you don't use the sticks, but which is fine. But I want mine to stay like this. I'm gonna just push the stick in there like that. And let me go ahead and pull this corn out really quick. While I'm thinking about it, I'll just go ahead and do this. So this is optional. Everything I do is optional, you know, because everybody cook their stuff different. This is just some of the stuff that I do. I do it different ways all the time. But right now, I flip the lobster upside down and I'm gonna take the shell off of the bottom. And then I'm just gonna put little slices in the lobster before dropping them into the water. And you guys will see how it looks when it's done. Now the only thing about doing it like this is when you eat it, you have to pull that little black vein out the back. You know, if you want to. Some people leave it in there, but I don't. So, just gonna make some little cuts in this. So now we're gonna go ahead and drop in the crab legs. I know everybody cooks their seafood different. This is just how I cook mine because I get a lot of questions. So if you want to do it this way, you can. If you do it another way, that's fine too. We all gonna eat, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just drop them in the water. I'm gonna leave these in there for about 5 to 7 minutes. And then that's pretty much it for the crabs. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop the lobster tails in. I thought I was recording when I dropped the first one in and I wasn't. So these are really small lobsters. I think these are like 4-ounce lobsters. So I'm just gonna let these sit in there for maybe 3 to 4 minutes and they should be done. If you let these overcook, they will mush up on you, so you have to be careful. But again, the smaller the lobster, the less time it takes for them to cook. All Alright, y'all see how the lobster is still straight because of the stick. Set him right there. And I just like for my meat to hang out the back like that. Good presentation, y'all know I'm all about it. Okay, so with my seafood, the first thing that I like to do is I like to sprinkle some smoked paprika on top of the seafood. That gives it a nice red color. And also smoked paprika is bomb on seafood. So smoked paprika on top for the red color that you're looking for. Makes it look a little spicy, but it's not spicy at all. Now there is 2 different types of butter that I put on top of my seafood, just depending on what mood I'm in. So y'all know I'm trying to watch my figure a little bit, so I'm not doing real butter this time. So that's the thick butter that you guys always ask about. I'm not doing that one right now. What I'm gonna use is some of the Smart Balance butter. The only thing that you have to do is season your butter. So you can put it in a bowl, season the butter to your liking, whatever you like, season it like that. I'm gonna add garlic powder to mine. I'll add a little bit of the Florida seasoning, some parsley. I told y'all about parsley, just for presentation purposes. Yeah, that's pretty much it, because the Florida seasoning already has plenty of seasoning in it, so you don't need to add much. So that's what I add to mine. I'm gonna melt it and then pour it on top, shake it up, and it's done. It's really that simple. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this to put the butter in. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna also use some of this chipotle and garlic seasoning. So just use whatever you wanna use to season your butter, because everybody doesn't like the same thing. So I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit of this. This doesn't have salt, so it's not salty at all. I'm gonna sprinkle some of the smoked paprika. Even though I have some on the top, I still sprinkle some in the butter. I add some of the Florida seasoning. Put a little bit of parsley in there. So I'm gonna use this bowl to shake everything up. So I wanna make sure that my seafood is pretty flat in this bowl. Let me see if this is the recipe. Yeah. I'm gonna just mix it up. And you should have something that looks like this. Pour it on top. I know this is what y'all love so much. Now you can leave it like this, or I'm gonna shake mine up. I plate it, and then whatever's left in this bowl, I pour it back into this and pour it again on top, and it'll look just like this. So yeah, it's that simple, people. So this is the seafood. Looks really good. I'm gonna just make sure that we clean the plate up. Yeah, I'm so hungry. And I won't eat all of this. If you guys watch my mukbang videos, you know I don't finish all of my food in one setting. But I do eat my leftovers. So, got the plate all nice and clean. Okay, so now we're in the studio and I have the food on the warmer. And this is the warmer that I use. I get a lot of questions. You can get this from Target or Walmart. Any warmer will do. It just keeps the food warm so you're not sitting on camera eating cold food. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and work on my drink. I don't have that much time, but the fun part about using these pineapples, you can reuse them. The one that I'm gonna do this time is gonna be rum and pineapple juice, because I don't have that much time. And I like to use the Dole pineapple orange. And I'm also gonna be using the gold Caribbean rum, because that's all we have in here. Pour it in like this. And sometimes you have to put more than one skewer this down. Just use toothpicks to hold it down. I'm gonna put one over here. Like this. And then I'm gonna put this pineapple right here to kind of hide it. Okay, I'll probably put two. Like this. That, and then I like to use these little cocktail toothpicks. You can get them from Walmart. Get you some cherries. Slide it on there like this. On so y'all, and here is today's cocktail. Okay y'all, so that is it for today's video. Now before I let you guys go, I want to announce that I am doing 2 giveaway winners this week instead of 1. I'm just in the Christmas spirit and I wanted to bless you guys. So I did decide to choose 2 people for this week's giveaway. So the first giveaway winner is my good sis E.T. She is here in Jacksonville. I always see you in the comments and I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for watching my videos. You can either leave your Cash App information in the comment section or you can DM me on Instagram. And the second winner goes to Gwendolyn Jones. I like to call her Miss Gwen. She's also a very active subscriber. I thank you so much for your support. You can either leave your Cash App information in the comment section or DM me on Instagram. I don't think you have an Instagram because I don't remember ever seeing you on Instagram, but go ahead and leave your information in the comment section and I'll go ahead and get that over to you. Thank you guys for watching today's video and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.